What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, coming to you tonight with my 2015 WWE Fastlane review. What a pay-per-view we just witnessed live on the WWE Network for only $9.99. We have just witnessed the rise of the Roman Empire as Roman Reigns, as I predicted, defeats Daniel Bryan clean in the middle of the ring with the spear. He speared him good like this. Oh man, it was a good as hell match, and it really established Roman Reigns as quite the competitor. I thought he was really good in this match, and so was Daniel Bryan. You know who was not good in this match? The crowd. Fuck you, Memp shits. I know somebody in the comments are gonna be like, Grim, I'm from Memphis. Grim, I was there. Can't blame just one of yous. Chill. The entire arena just didn't give a fuck, like they were there for free and not two fucks were given. I don't understand. But they finally started getting into it right at the end of the match when Roman took the victory in a hellacious match. He's going to WrestleMania to face your boy Brock Lesnar. Daniel Bryan at the end of the match came up, shook his hand, and said, "Go, you better kick his ass. Go." I thought that was cool as hell. What a show of respect by Daniel Bryan. What a fucking match. And what a way to end the pay-per-view. I was just really mad at the crowd because, like, when Roman Reigns came out, zero reaction. And when Daniel Bryan came out, literally 8 people were going, yes, yes, yes. I couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. Ha, kids! I lost to that Russian fuck Rusev. That's right. Rusev comes out dominant in the match against John Cena, making him... No, he didn't tap out. People were like, little tapped out. John Cena did not tap out. Rusev wins by kicking him in the balls behind the referee's back. He hit him with the old cunt punt. Kicked him right in the wing wang, yeah! Poor old Super Cena goes down and passes out in the Accolade. He passed out. He did not tap. He did not get pinned. It was a hellacious match. It was a little bit slow, and John Cena was calling an awful lot of spots. You could see him whisper into his face, "Okay, now you gotta throw me into the corner, flip me off, and then give me a clothesline." JBL's like, "John Cena's talking to himself a lot out there." Bullshit. We all know that he's calling the spots. And during the match, Rusev pulled out some new offensive moves. He even did a move that was somewhat similar to my Discriminator. And somebody was like, no, Glenn, he's been doing that a while longer than you. Nope. I've been doing that move for 14 years. I got the damn tapes on the internet to prove it. Look up Grim the Indie Wrestler. My friggin' wrestling matches from 2001. I was doing that damn move before anybody. You stole my move, you foreign fuck. You Putin penis sucking prick. I guess it's not that big a deal. It's not like I'm in the WWE. It's not like I'm ever going to be in the WWE. So have at it, Rusev. In one of the most epic scenes of the night, the Druids start coming out. You know who the Druids are, right? Zack Ryder, Adam Rose, Darren Young. No. The Druids are, the Undertaker's little minions and stuff. And they come out with their big torches. They put the butt of the torch down by their dick. And they got like these big flaming cocks sticking out into the entrance aisle. And out comes a casket. Who's in the casket? Well, the Undertaker's music starts playing. They wheel the casket up to the ring. They open the casket, and up pops Bray Wyatt. Hi, baby booster bitch. Right? We got Bray Wyatt sitting there. Troll level, legendary. Just like I said, Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker coming for you at WrestleMania 31. The feud has begun. There was quite a few fucked up finishes on this pay-per-view. One of them being when Dean Ambrose fought Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, I thought that Dean Ambrose was going to walk away with the gold here. I really thought that Wade Barrett was going to lose. And he should have lost. But now it looks like we're building up towards a rematch at the WrestleMania. Rematch-a-mania once again. Because Dean Ambrose got disqualified for not answering the referee's 5 count. When the fuck does that ever happen? Ever in wrestling? I thought that was just like a thing refs do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't know that they actually enforced that fucking rule. But Dean Ambrose got disqualified. You know what else Dean Ambrose did in the match? The first time I've ever seen somebody do a flying elbow drop off the top on a guy who's standing up on his feet. I've never seen that before. Quite innovative, Dan Dean. Another match that had a real wonky finish was the Divas title match. You had Paige going up against Nikki Bella. It was the breast match of the night. But here you got the Bella twins dressed up like bumblebees. Or if you were looking at Nikki Bella's tits, Bumble-Dees. Nailed it. Right? So these two divas are having a match, and it's actually a pretty decent match. And then all of a sudden I'm noticing something gross going on about Paige. And it was something that I noticed like 2 or 3 weeks ago going on gross about Paige. And, you know, because I'm kind of a pervert, you know, when the girls are flipped over on their back, the legs up in the air, of course you're going to look in their crotch. I mean, you know, you're not a man if you don't, right? So I'm like, what did Paige shit her pants? What the fuck is all that brown shit down in her crotch? And this happened a few weeks ago on Raw, too. It's disgusting. I'm like, what, does Paige have a fucking irritable bowel syndrome? She's shitting her pants in the ring? And then all of a sudden I noticed some of it crosses her stomach. And I said, wait a minute. It's Nikki Bella's fake tan rubbing off on her pasty thighs. Failed it. What a waste. Poor Paige. Looking like she shit her pants in the ring thanks to that fucking bronzed bitch. Oh, man. And then what happens? Then Paige has to lose. And Nikki Bella retains the title. Princess John Cena looks strong and retains the Diva belt to go into WrestleMania as a butterfly bitch, or a bumblebee bitch, or a bumblebee bitch. Who cares? One of the other epic segments of the night was Triple H and Sting having their little powwow in the ring, right? Triple H's music comes on. He comes out dressed up in his tough guy attire, you know, leather coat, like Triple H, I'm gonna kick some ass. I'm not just in my suit. I'm not the COO tonight. I'm ready to brawl. His fists are all taped up and shit. And then all of a sudden, caw-caw, caw-caw, out comes Sting. Wearing a drum major's jacket, he looks like he's ready to parade the high school band down Main Street Avenue in Disney World. What the fuck are you wearing, Sting? Aye, aye, Captain. He looks like he's wearing some type of captain coat. I don't know. But anyway, he comes into the ring. Him and Triple H are having like this face-off. Triple H says something about he doesn't want to fight. He's like, oh, no, we'll just sell the t-shirts and the action figures. He said action figures. All of a sudden, you got Grimm's attention. So they're talking about that kind of shit, and then there's like a little brawl happens, and then the stupidest thing I've ever seen, Sting pulls out his bat, which was cool. He puts the bat right up to Triple H's throat, and Triple H is like, oh. Okay, you have a bat to your throat, dude. It's not a fucking shotgun. He's not gonna blow your brains out if you move. It's not a fucking knife. It's not like he's gonna stab you in the throat. Just grab the bat and pull it away. You're the fucking game, dude. Why are you afraid of a fucking bat in your throat? Like, who cares? Triple H pulls himself away. It's hammer time. Goes into the ring, gets the sledgehammer. And now we're going to have ourselves a weapons match. No, because then Sting is just like, and points to the WrestleMania sign. They signed the match. Sting versus Triple H at WrestleMania. I hope they get to use the bat and the sledgehammer, because that would be phenomenal. You know what I was super surprised to see? Cesaro and Tyson Kidd won the tag belts from the Usos. And you know what else I was also surprised to see? The Usos wrestling a match wearing anal beads around their necks. What the fuck is up with that? Don't you guys know that those things belong in your asshole behind closed doors? Oh, man. And this was a decent match. Nothing exhilarating here, nothing crazy, but it wasn't bad at all. It was definitely a very good tag team title match and brand new tag team champions. Congrats to the Masters of the Universe, or the Brass Ring Club, or the Cock Ring Club, or whatever the fuck they're called, Cesaro and Kidd. I kind of felt bad for Goldust and Stardust because their match fell flat on its face right into a pile of nobody gave a fuck. They got like 0 crowd reaction. The match wasn't very great. It was kind of slow moving. And then it even had one of those weird finishes where Goldust just rolled up Stardust out of nowhere. Surfer Stardust, mind you, because he was wearing a new attire. They took my suggestion and dressed up Stardust in something different so it didn't look like a gay S&M porn going on in the middle of the ring. Stardust was wearing a new attire where it was just pants and then half face paint. He kind of looked like old school 80s surfer Sting, which was cool as hell. And like I said, the match was not fantastic, but backstage, Stardust cut one of the most amazing promos of all time and let us all know that this feud is far from over. And he beat the ever-living shit out of Goldust, in front of his fat old father. Which then brings us to the match that opened the show. You had Rollins, Big Show, and Kane versus Ryback, dressed as a Ninja Turtle. He looked like Raphael. He was wearing like all green with some like red trim and shit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Ryback. And who else was in there? Oh yeah, Rowan and Ziggler. And what happens in this match? But Big Show and Kane get the win here by pinning Dolph Ziggler. It's 2015. I'm gonna complain about these old fat fucks again. You've got Baylor. You've got Zayn. You've got Owens. You've got Neville, all down in NXT. And yet I'm watching Kane and the Big Show win matches on pay-per-view in 2015. Failed it. But the saving grace of this match, somebody's back. I hear voices in my head. Oh my God, RKO out of nowhere. You know why you couldn't have an RKO out of nowhere? Because I actually played his music and he came running down the aisle. And then he got in there and started dropping some RKOs. They weren't out of nowhere. We knew exactly where the fuck they were coming from. From the returning Randy Orton. He's back and he chased Rollins out and probably going to be Rollins versus Randy at the WrestleMania, which is fine by me. That sounds like a good ass match. So I want to know what you guys thought of WWE Fastlane. Was it fun? Was it good? I know the crowd sucked ass, and I've seen some people on Twitter saying, wow, what a great pay-per-view, and other people are saying, this is pure shit. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Roman's going to WrestleMania. Who's Daniel Bryan going to fight at WrestleMania? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I thank you for joining me for my Fastlane review. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Grim out!